Grizzly Bear, a.k.a. Teddy Buxton, a.k.a. Becky with the Good Bear, a.k.a. Scott Rogridsky. Oh, boy. Woo! Sorry, must have dozed off there. Clearly not getting enough sleep. Been playing too much Toon Blast. I'm on level 463, baby. There's this cartoon bear named Bruno and Wally Wolf, Cooper Cat, Barry Chuckles. They're all haunting my dreams. But anyway, I'm awake now. I'm up. And you better be too, because we got a live one, folks. We got a biggie. It is Wednesday, my dudes, June the 6th, 2018. Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Cavaliers are finally home in an 0-2 hole, about to tip off against Team USA. Now with more Andre Iguodala. Do the Cavs have a Browns quarterback's chance in the NFL of winning tonight? I think you HQs have a better chance on Game 3 of the HQ Finals. Yes! Porzingis! I am your host, throwing bows. Kevin Love's love child, a.k.a. Jeremy Wynn, a.k.a. Cash Rules Everything Around Me, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a.k.a. Wayman Quisdale, a.k.a. You Don't Know Shaq, a.k.a. the Carmelone of your phone. Scoot Ragusky, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Cleveland, Ohio. OHIO, Believeland, the 216, ubiquitous on the offense with all 1.7 million plus of you, and live around the world right now, including a very special happy birthday to Therese, Jessica Greenberg, Jim Visa, Milky, Popeyes and Cheetos, Will Davis, the Crumb family, Taryn and baby Josephine, hello, and happy anniversaries to Dan and Melissa and Lee. Now, some of you might remember when we set a record here on HQ for our biggest prize ever. A certain someone named Dwayne the Alcatraz Johnson was with me. Yeah, I had to fly to London. It was a whole to-do. Well, how about I refresh your memory by matching that biggest prize ever tonight? Thanks to our teammates at Toon Blast, the amazing puzzle game you play on your phone that you should download for free after HQ. We are giving out 300,000 Denver Nuggets, 300,000 Draymond Greenbacks, $300,000, yes, and the foul. That's good for 43,000 Polish boys and tickets to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But that's not all, folks. Friday night is Game 4, and accordingly, we're going to be giving out $400,000 for Game 4, our biggest prize ever, setting a new record that night. If it goes to Game 5, we're giving out $500K. Game 6, $600K. Game 7, $700,000. Yes, that's right. All that money could be yours, folks. If you answer 12 questions, you get your cut of the cash. Now, some pointers before we start. Extra lives. Do you have them? Good. You can only use them once per game. You cannot use them on the final question. Get some more by inviting your friends. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. You do not want to be disturbed right now. Swipe away that chat if it's distracting. You can do it. Just swipe your hand there to the right, and it's gone. You can keep your eyes on the prize. What kind of offense are you running tonight? Triangle? Double drive? Read and react? You going the wooden way? Better be fast-paced, because HQ is going to put the full court press on you, baby. Let's go. Everybody in. Hands in. Let's go. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this show on the road with 1.8 million of you right now. 1, 2, 3, quiz. Numero uno. When you have a cold, what is your nose most likely to do? Run, dance, or jump? Dance, jump on it. Jump on it. If your nose is dancing or jumping, run. Don't walk to the doctor's office. Otherwise, if you catch cold, you're going to catch a runny nose as well. I'm talking post-nasal drip. You know it. I know it. Run. 1,748,277 are running down a dream. You're running the jewels tonight to Q2. In the classic fairy tale, Cinderella famously loses a what? Contact lens, wig, or shoe? Cinderella, night and day, it's Cinderella. Those mice were really something, huh? They can talk, they can sing, they can make dresses. They put Reynolds Woodcock to shame. Perhaps a LensCrafters-sponsored reboot is in order, but until then, the story goes, Cinderella was looking for her glass shoe. Her glass slipper, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, for $1,732,811 tonight. The rest of you, turn it into a pumpkin early. Q3, what does a spacecraft typically use to propel itself out of Earth's atmosphere? Ramen, rocket, or flubber? Your favorite emo alt pop punk rockers might be fueled by ramen, but spacecraft need a bigger boost. There's a reason they're called rocket ships. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time until Q12. Rocket is your answer. We got any rocket men and women in the game tonight? 1,715,246 of you are. Rockets are actually more efficient in space than they are in the Earth's atmosphere. They're also extremely efficient in Toon Blast. They will blow up the whole column or row. I know, I play too much. Q4, in basketball, shooting free throws underhand is often called what? Granny style, slam dunk, or three-pointer? Does NBA Hall of Famer and free throw whisperer Rick Barry look like a granny to you? No! Although he is a grandpa these days. So maybe we should honor the pioneer of the underhand shot and start calling it Grampy style. But it's granny style for now. Granny, Granny, Mama gonna knock you out. 1,494,905 of you. Should we call it Rick Rollin', maybe? Rick Rollin'? Rick Barry? No? Well, we're rolling on to Q5, dribbling down court. Which of these was the name of a communist country in the 20th century? East Germany, East New York, or East Canada? Now, for much of the 20th... I'm talking about impossible Germany. Germany, East Germany was your communist country. The beast from the East. 1,443,750 of you saying, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this quiz. You're tearing it down tonight. Q6, what is another common name for the Oxford comma, Harvard comma, Cambridge comma, or Appalachian State comma? As Vampire Weekend famously pondered, who gives a fart about an Oxford comma? Well, you all do now. Have you still not forgiven the British for taxing our chamomile or whatever? Try calling their precious punctuation mark the Harvard comma and see what that does to them. Oh, they'll be embarrassed. They'll hate you for it. Harvard comma is your answer. It's an alternative. It's an alternative to the Oxford comma. And ooh, boy, Oberto, I'm looking at our first savage question of the night at Q. Beware, we just lost over 1 million of you in the game tonight. Cambridge comma is not another term for the Oxford comma. Cambridge comma joining Waffle in the Hall of Memes here on HQ. If you played last night, you know what I'm talking about. But we have 397,113 who are all right now because they got their degree. There's also a comma in $300,000, which is what you are playing for tonight. Yes, thanks to Toon Blast, 300,000 bucks could be split amongst the 397,113 of you left in the game at the halfway point. But methinks we're going to lose some more of you. Perhaps right here. Q7. Where did the genre of music known as yay-yay originate? France, Brazil, or Chicago? Yeah. Yay-yay was this country's answer to the Beatles, sung by crooners such as Serge Gainsbourg and France Gall. Can you take a guess now? Vive la France! Vive la liberté! Je voudrais une crêpe! Yeah, France is your answer. Yay-yay comes from Francais. Ooh, how about this? A slightly savage Q7, losing 370,000 of you here, down to just under 100K, who are gonna go, allons-y, on y va à question 8. Q8. What did Henry Hill from Goodfellas bemoan he would live the rest of his life like? Jabroni, a king, or a schnook? Today, everything is different. There's no action. I have to wait around like everybody else. Can't even get decent food. Right after I got here, I ordered some spaghetti with marinara sauce. Got egg noodles and ketchup. I'm an average nobody and get to live the rest of my life like a schnook. Good fellas, ladies and gentlemen, 54,145 of you are no jabronis. You're no schnooks. You could be king of the quiz tonight. You got a few more questions, Q9. Though none of them still exist in the same form, which of these teams won an NBA championship? Seattle Supersonics, New Orleans Jazz, or the Chicago Stags? Even with Pistol Pete, the Jazz never had a winning record in their 5 seasons in NOLA, and Chicago had to wait for the Bulls to win their title. However, the Sonics left Seattle for Oklahoma City in 2008, becoming the Thunder, but not before they brought home an NBA title in 1979. Seattle Supersonics is your super answer. This is how you Sonic with 28,752 of you. Shout out Jack Sigma, young DJ, Dennis Johnson on that team, championship team. Q10, what famous Sam Cooke recording was not written by Sam Cooke? For sentimental reasons. You Send Me or Twisting the Night Away. Whoa, whoa. It's been a long, long time coming. We could find out who's winning the money tonight. King of Soul, Sam Cooke, was one of the greatest songwriters of the 50s and 60s. He was also blessed with a heck of a voice. He wrote many of his own chart toppers, including You Send Me, and Twistin', but for sentimental reasons was a cover written in 1945 by Deke Watson. And I'm seeing another Savage question here, folks. Yes, Andrew Savage, Parquet Court Savage, 6,643 of you have sentimental reasons to love HQ tonight. The rest of you, you couldn't bring it on home to Q11. Which person often goes unrecognized for inventing the telephone thanks to a patent skirmish? Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, or Elisha Gray? With 1.8 million start in the game, we have 6,643 left in the game at Q11. Now, you'll notice that you're not going to see Alexander Graham Bell here. He gets all the credit, though. The postage stamp, the high school's named after him, the star on Canada's Walk of Fame. Yeah, it's on Simcoe Street in Toronto. Look at it. All could have been different. Alexander Graham Bell and this man contacted the patent office on the same day, sparking a legal battle over the invention of the telephone. Who lost? Well, the guy you never heard of, Elisha Gray. Yes, Elisha Gray could have been a contender. 5,019 of you still are tonight. 50 Shades of Gray, 50 Shades of HQ, $300,000 for Q12, the final round. This is it, folks. It all boils down to this for the 5,019 HQs remaining. Left standing after 1.7 million plus of their counterparts fell by the wayside. They couldn't make it. 1.8 started. 5,000 left for Q12. Which of these is a real type of bear? Snail bear, snake bear, or sloth bear? Go shout out my Ursidae fam, Melursus ursinus, a.k.a. Bradipus ursinus. I think I've been thinking about Toon Blast's Bruno bear so much that I've willed this question into existence about bears at Q12. But unlike Bruno, this one is real. And he's native to Sri Lanka and Nepal, though he's critically endangered. You could go to the National Zoo in D.C. to get a closer look. They call him the sloth. Sloth bear is the real bear, and 4,313 of you are the real ones, the real big winners, baby! You did it! You toppled HQ, you joined the winner's circle, and you take him some pretty decent cash. Just under 70 buckaroos, 70 Chris Pauls for 4,313 of you, winning our Big Game 3, tying our record for most money ever given out. That's Can1517. Can. L Insanity 16, Lil Can't do Shadow 1. I can't read them all. You did it, guys. 69 bucks and 55 or 56 cents. Cleveland, guys, is up by 10 points right now. If you weren't watching, maybe now's a good time to focus on that. But thank you for joining us right now. Baby, you did it. Big money. If you didn't win tonight, though, it's okay. It's just a game. You know what's more important to me? A winner in the game of life.
Oh.
Actually, Friday night's HQ is a way bigger deal. Game 4, guys. We're climbing up the prize ladder. A record-breaking $400,000. Friday night. Bruno Bear, you're real. You're a real bear. Come back Friday night for $400K, 9 p.m. Eastern. Until then, this is Scott Rogowski with Bruno Bear signing off saying, hey, if you want wild bears eating your children and scaring away your salmon, that's your business. Who's with me? We're here. We're clear. We don't want any more bears. Good night. Woo!